Hello, Assalamu alaikum students. My name is Dr. Ashok Hussain. I'm an assistant professor of human anatomy. Today I'm going to teach you or tell you about the cervical vertebra and the spinal cord transfer section. Here you can see this is the cervical vertebra, and this particular portion is called body of the cervical vertebra. And here you can see this is raised from side to side, raised from side to side, and anterior posterior width of vertebra is less as compared to side vertebra, so it has got a specific shape. Then we have got these are articular surfaces on both sides for the articulation with the cervical vertebra above. And here you can see on the lateral aspect, here we have got transfer processes. Look at the transfer processes of the cervical vertebra. These are bifid, anterior tubercle and posterior tubercle. So they are concave here. So these cervical vertebra transfer process has a specific opening which is called foramen transversarium for the passage of the vertebral arteries. So here you can see this is the spinal cord, and before that, and this is the spinous process. This spinous process is bifid. So body transverse processes, superior articular facets. Likewise, here we have got inferior articular facets, they face anteriorly, and superior articular facets, they face posteriorly for the interlocking of the this cervical vertebra with the vertebra above and with vertebra below. And these are laminas, and these two laminas, they join together to form a spinous process which is bifid in case of the cervical vertebra, And here you can see, here we have got spinal cord cut section. This central gray butterfly shaped structure, it is called gray matter, and it has got an opening or a canal within the center. It is called the central canal, which is covered lined by ependyma for CSF space. And here we have got all white matter surrounding the gray matter, and gray matter further has got a certain, this is posterior horn of the gray matter, and this is anterior horn. Anterior horn is motor, and or posterior or dorsal horn is sensory, motor and sensory. And here we have got surrounding white matter has been divided into three parts: anterior column, lateral column, posterior column. And this is anterior median fissure, and this is posterior median sulcus. And here you can see light blue, sky blue color. This is pia mater. Look at the pia mater. It is so intimate with the spinal cord that it enters the anterior median fissure and then comes back onto the surface. And here the green one, this apple green, or you call it, or grape green, this is arachnoid matter all around, And here we have got pink structure. This is Dura Mater. So this pia mater and this sky blue and this apple green, arachnoid matter, this is called subarachnoid space, which is filled with the CSF. And this is subdural space between the arachnoid and Dura Mater. And here you can see these structures. These are called ligamentum denticulatum, which supports the spinal cord. And here anterior root of the spinal nerve. This is posterior root of the spinal nerve. This is motor, this is sensory. And here you can see this is the dorsal root ganglia, the swollen part. This is swollen because of dorsal root ganglia. Here the cell bodies of the first order neuron lie. And this is ventral root, dorsal root, and this is mixed nerve. Mixed nerve divides immediately into ventral ramus and dorsal ramus. This is ventral ramus and this is dorsal ramus. This is dorsal ramus. Ventral ramus, it participates in the formation of all the plexus like lumbar plexus, cervical plexus, brachial plexus, and this part becomes the intercostal nerve. intercostal nerve. And here you can see this is epidural space between the vertebral body and the dura mater. This is all epidural space all around, and it is filled with fat, and these are veins. It has got special venous plexus all around. Here you can see blue structures as well. Epidural, vertebral plexus. It is present all around the spinal cord, throughout the length of the spinal cord, from base of the skull till the canal in the sacrum. So I guess I have covered almost everything. Once again, body raised from side to side, then transverse process, bifid, anterior tubercle, posterior tubercle, anterior tubercle, posterior tubercle, has got foramen transversarium in it, superior articular facets, inferior articular facets, and then we have got spinous process, bifid, laminas, then we have got spinal cord, white matter, gray matter, anterior horn, posterior horn, central canal or spinal canal, then anterior median fissure, posterior median sulcus. This blue structure, it is pia mater. Then this green structure is arachnoid matter. Then we have got arachnoid, subarachnoid space between pia and arachnoid, this all around. Then dura mater. These are ligamentum denticulatum. And then we have got perivertebral venous plexus and perivertebral space, and it is filled with fat. Then ventral root, dorsal root, and here we have got dorsal root ganglia, mixed nerve, dorsal ramus, ventral ramus. Thank you very much.